evening, welcome to the DBS Sports. We start off with news on cricket. On the heels of St. Lucia's successful hosting of the ICC World T20 group stage, the St. Lucia National Cricket Association is gearing up to host a number of cricket events over the next 4 months. They struck off with this Cricket West Indies Regional 4-day tournament, hosting a day-night encounter in the first round between the Windward Islands Volcanoes and the Guyana Jaguars at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground from December 6th through to December 9th from 2 p.m. daily. Two St. Lucians, Audie Alexander and Tariq Gabriel, are expected to be part of the Windward Islands squad. Tickets are $10 daily, with children under 12 free. Tickets will be sold at the ticket centre at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground. The St. Lucia National Cricket Association will also be hosting the Winlot Windward Islands Under 15 tournament from December 10th to 17th at the Grosley Playing Field and the Mindu Phillip Park. Also in December, the local association will also be commencing its Ladies Elite Cricket program, which will run twice a month until March 2019. The program will feature players from the recently concluded Schools Under 17 competition along with selected current national female players. In January, the association will host an Under 13 clinic for 100 boys in the north and south of the island, as well as the annual end-of-year awards. While in February, they welcome England for 1 Test, 1 ODI and 1 T20. National Under 15 selectees continued their preparation for the upcoming Winlot Under 15 tournament scheduled for next month in St. Lucia, with a 50 overs aside practice match at the Grosley Playing Field over the weekend. We spoke with one of the coaches, Junior DeRose.
This weekend our national Under 15 team was in preparation for the Winlots Under 15 tournament. Windward Island Winlots Under 15 tournament, and this weekend will be our last weekend before we select our 17 with the 14 and the 4 reserves. We had a practice session, and then secondly we had a trial game between Tariq's 11 and Darren Sammy's 11. Darren Sammy's 11 batted first and got 153 all out, with Royce Paul and Stephen Abraham getting good knocks. Jayzan Justin was had the better bowling figures for Tariq's 11, getting 6 overs 6 for 28, and Lee John 6 overs 2 for 20. In Tariq's 11 turn at the crease, they got 113 all out in 37.2 overs, with Kevin Gassi getting 21 and Captain Tariq Edward getting 14. Darren Sammy and Royce Paul were the pick of the bowlers for Darren Sammy's 11, both getting 3 wickets each.
Coach DeRose was also confident that the team would improve on their second placing last year.
Playing at home, we should be gaining advantage because most of the guys know the outfield and the pitch. But we think going forward, we can retain the title. 2
more games were played over the weekend as the Spider Cup continued at the Corinth Playing Field. On Sunday, Dominators continued their unbeaten run when they defeated Mango Moon GMC 2-1. They are now 1 game away from a semi-final spot, needing only 1 point from their final game against the defending champions KFC GMC United. In the second encounter, Moshi FC cemented a place in the semi-final with a 3rd consecutive win over Northern United Youth, winning 2-0 with goals from Troy Greenidge and Nicholas Lawrence. While due to poor field conditions, games for Saturday, November 24th had to be postponed. The action continues this week with games at the Leclerc Playing Field. Meanwhile, on Sunday, 25th November, the Grosley Football League launched the first ever female Spider Cup tournament. 4 teams participated in the match pass: Big Players, GMC United, Northern United and Raydri FC. 2 matches were played. In the first encounter, Big Players edged out Raydri 2-0 with goals from national player Franny Willie. In the second encounter, Northern United made light work of Team GMC 4-0. Katina Joseph completed a brace in the second half with Faith Regis and Shamoya Madison 1 goal apiece. In netball, the 2018 Dr. Gail T.C. Rigobert Netball Tournament continued with 4 matches played at the past year's netball court. On Saturday, in Game 1, Grassroots Netball team, they defeated Monrepo Jet Setters 48-9. For grassroots, Jalesi Manthra scored 20 from 35 attempts, while Jamea Sonson scored 26 from 49 attempts. For Manipur Jet Setters, Malisha Hippolyte scored 5 from 7 attempts. In Game 2, Lemonade Ballers defeated Eagles Netball Club 51-29. For Lemonade Ballers, Shem Maxwell scored 22 from 26 attempts, while Kiana Nelson scored 23 from 25 attempts. For the Eagles Netball Club, Janelle Solomon scored 18 from 28 attempts, while Raquel Peaches Wilson, she scored 11 from 19 attempts. On Sunday 25th, in Game 1, Eagles Netball Club, well, they defeated Fusion Passion 49-12. For Eagles Netball Club, Raquel Peaches Wilson, she scored 18 from 28 attempts, while Crystal Morrill scored 21 from 38 attempts. For Fusion Passion, Charlene Aubert scored 7 from 18 attempts and Merle Popo 5 from 7 attempts. In Game 2, Lemonade Ballers defeated Ballers Invasion 53-22. For Lemonade Ballers, Everlu Lino scored 16 from 20 attempts, while Shem Maxwell scored 25 from 35 attempts, and Joanne Anderson scored 10 from 14 attempts. While for Ballers Invasion, Jacqueline Remy scored 9 from 20 attempts, and Ennerly John 12 from 23 attempts. Matches continue on Sunday, 2nd December 2018 at the Miku Netball Court. Stay tuned, more sports after the break. Thank you for staying tuned. In football, one match in the Veterans Football Competition is scheduled for the Marshall Grounds tomorrow with VSADC Veterans against Monrepo Sharks. Today, the point standings are as follows in Group A. Soufriere and Choiseul Veterans top Group A with 6 points. However, Choiseul has completed their quota of matches. Soufriere are left with 2 matches remaining, likewise Ancillary on 4 points. In Group B, with 2 matches remaining, Grosley Veterans with 9 points head the table and are virtually assured of progressing to the next round. Miku with 1 match remaining are comfortably poised on 7 points, while Prophets and Kings are on 4 points. In Group C, well, Group C is still wide open. VF4 Central with 4 points has 2 games remaining, while Laboe Connections with 5 points has 1 match left, and Dennery All Blacks 3 points also has 1 match left. Both Canaries Veterans and Library Veterans have 2 games left and are on 3 points. In Group D, despite Valley Legends heading Group D with 7 points, they have played all their matches. Both Flow Lancers FC on 5 points and Marshall Veterans on 4 points have 1 game remaining, with VF4 South 2 games left. The quarterfinals of the Corporate Warfare Futsal League competition took place on Friday, November 23rd. Ministry of Infrastructure dispatched St. Lucia Teachers Union in what was a keenly contested match, as the players from the ministry reserved their best efforts for this particular match, winning 3-2. The goal scorers for Infrastructure were Kamali Charlemagne with a brace and Khalil Francois. For St. Lucia Teachers Union, the goals were scored by Jelani Neptune. Build Tech Inc. was not able to deliver their fluid style of futsal, which they have been accustomed to, as St. Lucia Credit Corp made light work of their efforts, winning 5-2. Nehemiah Wilfred registered a hat-trick, with Johnson Charles and Roger Leo also on the score sheet, while Fabian Phillip and Jesse Stephen scored for Build Tech Inc. Sanders Latok continued to look like the favorites as they defeated Peter and Company Distribution for the second time, 3-1 in this edition of Corporate Warfare. They got their goals from Melvin O'Lear, Ferguson St. Clair, and Nikaj Edward, while Dylan Lucien scored for Peter and Company Distribution. Small Business Organization edged out Civil Service 2-1, with goals from Elias Maxius and Christopher St. Catherine. Baggio Lewis pulled 1 back for Civil Service. The semi-finals are scheduled for November 30th at the Boseju Indoor facility. In tennis, the Aces Tennis Club hosts its 2nd annual invitation tennis tournament over the weekend from Sunday 25th to Tuesday 27th. Ultramat Inc., proud sponsors of this event, has made all possible for junior tennis players to enjoy and compete in this tournament. The main categories are 10 and under red, orange and green ball. Players from the schools program, Total Tennis Club and Southern Amateur Tennis Club will be participating in this event. And finally tonight, well, Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho says he will walk their Champions League game against Young Boys if there is a repeat of previous traffic issues. United will find 15,000 euros for the late kickoff of their match with Valencia at Old Trafford in October. They also arrived late for their home game against Juventus, which Mourinho walked to. As well as issues getting to Champions League matches at Old Trafford, United have had mixed fortunes on the field at home, losing 3 times in all competitions. But Mourinho dismissed any suggestion that his players cannot cope with pressure of home advantage. Well, we do hope United can pull off the victory in the latest Champions League match. Stay tuned, the weather is up next. Now with our thought to take you through the night. Accept the fact that regardless of how many times you are right, you will sometimes be wrong. The DBS News continues. Please stay tuned.